Hello. I apologize for not being on time. It's yes. Okay. Oh, wow. I am just all over the place. Okay, here we go. Hello guys. I apologize for not being on time today. I okay, now it's just let me just fix everything before we start. Um yes, there we go. Ni hao. Yeah. M was about to leave. Yeah. I'm very, very sorry. I'm usually never late. Like, I hate being late. Uh, that is like one of my biggest. The, the, I really hate late people and I hate being late myself. So I just don't like being late. But today, I was just, you can hear it from my voice, right? I I I don't feel too well today. I woke up. I usually wake up at like 5 a.m. And today when I woke up, I was like, oh, I think I need a little bit more sleep. I feel terrible. And then I slept, and then I woke up, and it was like 9:25. At least my body knew. I feel a little bit better now. Yeah, I feel better. It's just my voice. My voice is not that great right now, but I feel a little bit better. I think I was just too. I just spent too much energy the past week on doing stuff. Um, I had my gig 2 days ago with my band, and that was very exciting. And it was not COVID. No, it was not COVID, but yeah. Actually, more people showed up than I expected. I honestly thought no one cared, but well, none of my friends showed up except for my girlfriend. But um, I learned that I have no friends, but I'm happy that other people showed up. So, was it the final performance? No, I don't know. I told our bandmates, we talked about this. We're gonna have to talk about it a little bit more. The thing is, like, if I just quit this band, I'll just quit music altogether. Probably, I will never be in another band. I think it's too much work, too much time spent. Um, but yeah, let me show you some pics from. Let me show you some pics, guys. Look how heavenly. Ah, yeah, look how heavenly he looks on this one. Oh, this is our guitarist Dongun. And then, okay, I really like one of these pics. Yeah, this one. And by the way, you can all buy this. I was like, okay, I need to promote this brand. This is my brand. I forgot, but it was my brand. Naked Soul t-shirt. You can get this now on nakedsoul.com .kr, and you can also get Naked Hangout collab pants. They go very well together. And it's yeah, it was very fun. We play like 90 minutes. So it was a very long gig. I had never played that long before. It was tiring, but it was fun. And this is like my Hello Kitty guitar strap. So there will be probably a video uploaded of all this coming soon. But you can go check out the pants. Go check out the pants. Yeah, here. My bandmate is hot. Yeah, he is ripped, guys. He is ripped. He works out so much. And that dude, he is ripped. Um, can I announce something here if that's okay? Okay, yeah, sure. What is there to announce for you? I'm very curious. Hmm? I'm doing a collab with another channel. Okay. Okay. Interesting. Okay. What channel is this? Can your bandmate guest in Nekiso? The thing is, he's a very busy man. He works in construction, like so he's not available. He has a real job, not like me. I just sit on my ass and talk about K-pop, but he has a real job, so I don't know if he can actually like make the time to come. Oh, it's gonna be about Venezuela. Okay, exciting. You were talking about Venezuela. Well, congratulations. You were talking about how people should know about Venezuela last time, so maybe you can educate the world. Yes, hola, buenos dias. Anyway, yeah, and I talked about like with my band people. I talked about like, hey, what do we want to do? Like, I honestly was like considering just quitting this altogether because, well, number one, it's like I feel like I need goals. Okay, I need goals for everything. I'm very goal driven, and it seems like the band we've kind of lost our goal. We've released a few songs and albums, and that's great. And we've done concerts, but like we're not really growing. So, and they all agreed. They all agreed. So, yeah, they all agreed to that, and we don't really know what's gonna happen. But why can't it be a band for fun? I like fun, but fun for me is achieving goals. That's what's fun. I know Charmer, she came to my concert and she even told me personally, like, it should just be fun. But no, I like goals, and goals are fun for me. So, so yeah. Anyway, so they all agreed, and we're gonna meet up next week and talk about it. Maybe it will be gone, maybe it will not be gone. But if we were to set a goal, I want to like do like a music festival this year. I want to go on a music festival stage. So I'm gonna work towards that. Goals are for work, not hobbies. Not for me though. Like, I can't just do something. I can do stuff for just the fun of it, but I can't invest, like, I don't know. I think playing an instrument is kind of been a big part of my life for a very long time. So it's not as simple as just playing for fun anymore. I need to kind of justify my time put into it. But anyway, yeah, so like our Donghun took control of our band's account, so I think you guys should just go and yeah, you guys should just go and follow this account if possible, because wow, oh, that's me. Okay. And yeah, please go follow this account, because Donghoon is working very hard to post things, and I just want, you know, whether or not I'm gonna be in the band, or whether or not this is gonna continue. Like, he wants to continue, and I just want to support somebody who wants to continue like this. It's yeah. So I wanna support my guy. So go follow Vampira. Now that's enough for yeah. He's the hottie. Donghoon is the hot guitarist, and I'm the other hot guitarist. Daniel following her exit from band. Well, Anna was only part of the band for like 2 months, so I don't really consider that like that long of a time. Did your ex-girlfriend come to the show? No, I only posted it like last minute so that she wouldn't come. Yeah. Anyway, guys, please go follow band_PIRA. It would mean a lot to me and Donghoon. My dog is turning 17 this weekend. Okay, congratulations. Now on to the news. Okay. So as always, all news articles are happening or streaming from the Naked Soul website. You can go check it out, and you can go and see all different updates about Korean entertainment and other Korean news happening real time. VIX member Ravi indicted for evading military service by faking epilepsy. Yeah. Ravi, a member of VIX. You guys all know VIX. They're second gen. They debuted in 2013 when I was in the military, actually. He's on trial for evading military service by falsely claiming to have epilepsy. And it's alleged that Ravi and his agency forced him to take medication despite doctor's opinion that he had no special symptoms. But he owns his own agency, which is the confusing part. He's his own CEO, so he's forcing himself. Now, he was able to postpone initially because of asthma, but then he contacted a broker to evade military service in 2021. And they were looking for ways to evade the military service, as well as Nafla's military service. Nafla is a rapper. I believe he's in Ravi's company, right? And basically they said, okay, you can fake epilepsy, and yeah, they signed a 50 million won contract. That's 5천만. That's about $50,000. It's a big amount. Later, Ravi acted as if he has suddenly fainted according to the false epilepsy scenario, and falsely reported it to emergency services. He refused to be hospitalized in the emergency room, lied and booked a neurological outpatient treatment, explained false symptoms to the doctor, scheduled an EEG test, all according to the scenario that the broker had formed. And When the doctor diagnosed no special abnormal symptoms, Ku ordered Ravi to make a protest request. In the end, Ravi received medical treatment such as prescription of medicine in June of the same year and was issued a medical certificate containing a diagnosis related to epilepsy. Ku sent a text message saying, "Good, military exemption." Ravi took epilepsy drugs the evening before a thorough physical examination and pretended to have real epilepsy symptoms. He was exempted eventually last year, but was judged again to be the fourth grade, which fourth grade means basically he's eligible for social service working. So he has to go, but not as active duty. And yeah, he was rejudged. So he later had to enlist as a social worker. So what they do for people who are exempt is they regularly do checkups, like that sometimes are unscheduled to make sure you're not faking it. And I guess he kind of got caught there with his pants down. Now, additionally, Nafla, rapper Nafla, who is in Ravi's agency, faked his mental illness, saying he had a suicidal urge, and he was periodically prescribed medicine but did not take it. Yeah. And they conspired to release him from his military service. And yeah, I mean, that's just the gist of it. This what a dumb way to what a dumb way to ruin your career. I mean, like Ravi, I mean, his company's like no AOMG or anything like that, but he has something going for him, right? Like he has something going for him. He was doing I wasn't necessarily a fan of his music, but he has something going for him. He had his own label, and he was putting out music that he wanted to. And now this entire article makes him look like a freaking clown. There's no way out of this. Like it's not like, he actually had epilepsy. There's literally evidence of him contacting a broker, then paying the broker, and then texting with the broker and faking epilepsy. He just threw it all away. It's like the rapper who pulled out his teeth. Is it really worth it? Just go and get it over with. See, you're talking about MC Mong, who is one of the OG rappers in Korea. For me, at least he had the balls, okay? At least MC Mong, he pulled out like half of his teeth. He pulled out like 10 teeth. He doesn't have teeth anymore to evade the military service. Which at that point, like, I mean, he's forever canceled. So he's never coming back. He's not on TV. He's banned from TV. And I think he went to prison for it. But like at that point, I was like, okay, if this man wants to escape the military so bad that he pulled out half his fucking teeth and he can't chew anything anymore, then at that point, I respect that hustle. I respect his desire and his willpower to pull out half of his teeth and literally affect his own personal health for the rest of his life, just so that he can evade these 2 years of going to the military service. At that point, I think you gotta kind of respect his hustle. But with Ravi's case, like faking an illness by just taking medication, that's weak, bro. If you pulled out half your teeth, I respect that. but you you contracted with a broker and you pulled out half your if and you just took some medication. That's weak. That's weak. That's weak. Okay, that's some weak ass shit. Yeah. Um. Respecting mental fortitude to pull out your teeth. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Not everybody can do that. Like, fuck, I'd rather just go to the military. You know, I'd rather go to the military than pull out half my teeth. Okay. Someone has to give me like a big amount of money if I had to, if they're gonna make me pull out my teeth. I'd rather just go to the military. Now, with epilepsy, I can fake epilepsy all day long, if that means I can escape the military. That's easy shit. uh, so yeah, that's some weak ass shit right there. um. What's considered a valid medical condition? High blood pressure, diabetes, ED. Actually, none of that. Erectile dysfunction is definitely not a valid medical condition. High blood pressure, no. I saw like people with cancer now go on active duty, which at that point I'm thinking like that's a little bit too much. That's But flat feet is not exempt from the military. No, no. I think you guys don't understand the situation here in Korea. In Korea, there's no people. Okay, the population drop off is insane. Just to put it into context, like the amount of people taking the SAT, the Korean version of the SAT, that's once a year. They have dropped in half. It was about like 80,000 people when I was going to school, and I believe like I was at the peak of the millennials, baby boomer babies of baby boomers. I was at the peak of that population curve. 10 years has passed, only 10 years, and that population has halved. So literally, we're running out of people to go to the military. And unless you're severely disabled, you are going. And flat feet is not severely disabled anymore. I've had some like crazy out of shape people going to the military. Yeah. I have a question about the military. What if you were about to start your military service, then you found out you have cancer? Would you still have to complete your service? Okay, let me just Google this. Okay, let me Google this. 군대. Oh, okay. So basically, okay, I just Googled it. If you got cancer, you're still eligible, not on active duty, but as a social service worker, which is fucking nuts. So you're still earning like below minimum wage. Like I think now they've caught up to like maybe a 30% of minimum wage. But you're still serving for 2 years as a social service worker if you have cancer. If you have a brain tumor, you still have to serve as a social service worker. Yeah. This article, like as you can see, like it's so yeah, we're at a big population drop off. So this is like I was going to the military here. We had lots of people. Now it's like barely. It's almost half or nearing the half of 10 years ago. So that's why everybody's going. But yeah, this guy, he tried to fake it. Will they pay for treatment at least? They will not pay for treatment. I think you're overestimating Korea's treatment towards the military. They will not pay for treatment. I mean, they do have a military hospital where you can get some basic stuff treated for free. And you can, if you choose to, you can go to the military hospital and like do surgeries and stuff. But they don't have cancer treatment. That's not part of their like. It's mostly for injuries that happened to you while you were in the military. You don't get cancer while you're in the military, or at least you're not treating cancer while you're in the military. But yeah, they will not pay for that shit. And the doctors that work in the military, they're there as part of their military service duties as well. So they're on mandatory duty as well. And they're usually very inexperienced. So they will tell you, hey, like I wouldn't do a surgery in the military hospital. I wouldn't want to do that. I would rather just go out and spend my own money. Yeah. Bro, if I had stage 4 cancer, I would just evade the military. Exactly. Yeah. Like if I had stage 4 cancer, I wouldn't give a shit about anything. Fuck the law. I just do whatever the fuck I want. Will you get discharged if you have a severe injury during service? Yeah, but like you would have to have like a really severe injury. I saw a guy, in my base. He was actually a national. He was on the national team for some sort of taekwondo stuff, and he was very talented. He was the most talented athlete, and we had a lot of professional athletes in my base because there was a special squad for like teaching cadets sports. So we had like a professional soccer players, professional swimmers, professional whatever. And this guy was super talented, and he ripped his Achilles tendon while on duty. And I believe he wanted to like argue that like he should be let out so that he can be treated. And they should just like, make him like they should just end his service because, well, he's gonna be having to like do rehab for like a year, and it probably, I think it ended his career as a professional athlete. Anyway, he ripped his Achilles tendon, and the military didn't let him out. he had to spend like a year in the military hospital, and I think he sued the military for damages because they argue like, oh, this was my livelihood. Now he can't do that anymore because he ripped his Achilles tendon. And they said no. I believe they lost. They meaning the athlete, and he's now an insurance guy. It's very sad actually. He sells insurance now because he can't really compete. I think I don't know his entire story. Like I honestly don't know. But like the last time I checked, he was selling insurance, and I think he was trying to sell something to me as well, and I ignored. But very sad story. Yeah, that's a career-ending injury. Exactly. Yeah. But it's very difficult to win against the government in any case. So yeah. But anyway, yeah, like I saw that kind of stuff happen, and I think I've talked about this. My goal in the military was, well, initially I wanted to be in the special forces, and I wanted to challenge myself because I felt like I was very mentally weak. But then I saw that kind of stuff happen. And also, like, after I failed to get into special forces, I was like, you know what? I'm just going to go easy on myself. My goal is to not get hurt and do the least amount of work as possible. So I basically I think I was in the best physical shape when I was in the military because, like, I was napping so much, I was sleeping so well. There were no distractions. There were no smartphones. I was just working out, and I had my entire day structured around just working out. But I did not do any physical labor. I was an English teacher, but I did not teach in classes because that's what the professors do. I was a TA, teacher assistant. But the professors did not give a shit about me. So I was literally napping all day and then reading books. And wow, I miss the military, to be honest. I miss my military service. I was so happy. I read fanfics. Yeah, I read like fanfics. Some really fucked up fanfics. I'm not gonna lie. About like this, essentially like a haram of K-pop idols. All all K-pop fanfic usually ends in like the guy ending up like sleeping with all the girls in that group. But like, yeah, I was a very big consumer of those kind of shit. And I read Maxim magazine, and I went to the hospital to eat chicken. But like, in my military service, you know what? Like, honestly, that's the thing that I don't understand. Like, these celebrities that are evading military service. I mean, I get it that they're like, I get it that they're afraid, perhaps, of not being as relevant when they come back. But I also feel like, military service is such an easy thing if you want to make it out to be an easy thing. Like, the only thing that's really stopping you from making it easy on yourself is the fear of being judged by other people in the military. Like, you're fearful because there's like peer pressure for you to like put in your work, in your dues. But if you think about it this way, I thought about it this way. I thought about it as, I'm never gonna be seeing these people ever again in my life. Like, there's very low chance that I will ever even hang out with these people. In fact, these people I'm hanging out with right now, I'm pretty sure I never would have even met them if I wasn't in this specific environment. So why the fuck would I care about what these people think? And if they think I'm lazy, if they think I'm, slacking off, and if they think I'm a bad person, I don't care. Right? So I literally did not give a shit. And that's just me as a young person. But like, imagine if you're a celebrity, no one would give a shit, about what you do. Like, I mean, like, they can say everything they want, but like, you still have your life set. Like, if you're a Ravi, I bet he has his life set. I bet like he's made enough money where he's, I don't know if he's set for life, but like, I think he's got enough clout and money to be comfortable, yeah. So Danny has survived being canceled, so he's a survivor. Yeah. You can make a comeback after a few years of being canceled. Is basically a death sentence for your career. Yeah. What if you're a gay or BL actor in the military? uh, Gay and being an actor of some BL romance are two different things, I think. There were some gay guys. Yeah, I don't think it really matters. There were some gay guys in the military. Yeah. Yeah. I don't think gay guys necessarily get too much. I mean, it all really depends on the people that you're around with. I think it really depends on the people you're around with. Like, regardless of what kind of work you do, people around you, and that's completely random, that's out of your control, can make it seem like hell or heaven. And for me, like, the first few months were kind of hellish. I literally thought about murdering somebody. I I literally told my mom, "Hey, I think I will literally take a knife and kill this person, or I will shoot this person." I legitimately thought about like murdering somebody in the first few months because I was getting bullied so bad by this one guy. But then, like, after he disappeared, not because he's dead, but because he finished his service, and and then I was fine. And then after that, it was like, for me, like, nap time. Which is worse, bullies in military or bullies in school? See, I never really got bullied in school, so I don't have a frame of reference, point of reference. But anyway, yeah. For coming to the live, and the first thing I hear is murder. Yeah. Anyway, guys. Yeah. Ravi is just so dumb. He's not coming back from this. I'm sorry, but he's not coming back from this. He is done. He is done. And in the meantime, you know what's not done? Ramen and Chill Social Club. Okay. So remember last week we had David Kim of DK2KTV host Ramen and Chill Social Club. Well, now Anna is joining. Okay, interesting. And snacks as usual. And we're meeting up at this place. Interesting. This is the second floor of our office. We're meeting up here. And yeah, if you're in Seoul and if you're looking for friends, last time I wasn't present, but I got feedback that like it was a very good, pleasant experience getting to meet people from various walks of life, all living in Seoul. And this time as well, if you're in Seoul, if you're living in Seoul, if you're traveling in Seoul, and you want to just meet new friends, first and foremost, meet new friends and meet new people that you otherwise might not have met, all under the common theme of watching DK2K TV and Ramen and Chill, then you guys can come drop by. I heard that last week, they made a group chat and they're friends now. They hung out even after the event together. So if you're wanting to drop by and make a few friends, be a little less lonely in Seoul, that's what we're about. So go on over to nakedsoul.kr and join the Ramen and Chill event happening next weekend. This is the link. Yes. Please. Please. This is happening very, very soon. April 15th. That's only 8 days away. Going over to next news. Let's go over these quickly, one by one. Blackpink has a mobile game now. Something that I didn't know I needed. And guess what it's called? Blackpink the game. Yes, Blackpink the game. What do you actually do? Wait, is this some sort of puzzle game? No way. Okay. Not gonna lie, it looks like ass. Okay, interesting.
안녕하세요, 블랙핑크입니다. 바로 오늘부터 블랙핑크 더 게임 사전 예약이 시작됩니다.
Okay, you can do pre-registration.
여러 컨텐츠를 즐겁게 보고 계신가요?
더 게임이 어떤 게임인지 저희가 살짝 스포해드리자면 메타버스, SNG, 퍼즐, 카드 수집 등
What's
다양한
SNG?
콘텐츠가 가득가득 준비되어 있습니다.
또 저희가 더 게임을 위해 다양한 컨셉의 여러 가지 콘텐츠들을 준비해봤는데요. 게임 안에서 어떤 모습으로 나올지 너무너무 기대가 됩니다.
그리고
They seem-
여러분들께 드리는 기쁜 소식 하나. 더 게임에서는 저희가 직접 준비한 스페셜 컨텐츠가
They seem like they
공개될
don't
예정인데요.
care
오직 더
about this.
게임을 위해 제작된 컨텐츠인 만큼 많은 기대
Wow, they're just
부탁드립니다.
literally reading.
블랙핑크 더 게임 지금
She
바로
looks
사전
sleepy.
예약하는 거 잊지 마세요. 그럼 여러분
Jenny
블랙핑크 더
looks
게임에서
sleepy.
만나요.
Okay. Yeah, so that's happening, guys. It's a thing no one really asked for, but it's happening. Yay, I guess. They look so done with it. Exactly. They look like why am I here? They're like, why did you make this? Who asked for this? It will last. I've played enough mobile games to know that it will last at least 3 years. Really? It will. You think it'll last 3 years? That's being very, very optimistic. BTS some I still play the app, but at least they care for the app during production. Yeah. Yeah. I played BTS World. It wasn't my thing. Let me just say that. I just don't get the hype behind. I've never played a mobile game that made me go like, wow, this is great. This is a great experience. Wow, looking at this, it looks like crap, to be honest. This also looks bad. Yeah. But anyway. It's like the funny thing, the funny thing is, okay, I it's been so long so I don't really remember, but wow, first of all, they look so young. They look super young, but the funny thing is, like, they were like, okay, we don't have time for this shit. So they were literally filming at the same spot for all these. You can see, literally, this is I think this is someone. This looks like J-Hope. Yeah, they're wearing the same pants. So literally they're and then this is filmed by Suga. This is filmed by Jimin. The Jimin is the one who's filming J-Hope. They're literally filming each other. So, yeah, man, those were the days. Hmm. What was the concept for BTS World? I believe it was about like, essentially, building BTS. So it was like their coming up story. They were like, you were supposed to be like a manager, and you were scouting everybody. Yeah. BTS all look so unjaded in that video. Yeah, they look so pure. Yeah. Yeah. But it wasn't a great game. Yeah. I think I played the BTS game that you could text. That's the BTS World game. Yeah. Yeah. Anyway, yeah, Blackpink the game. If you're interested in that kind of stuff, you can go check it out, and you can read all our articles featuring the latest news from K-pop without the bull crap on Naked Soul. You know, there's a lot of news. There's a lot of K-pop news websites, but 90% of it is bullcrap that you don't want to hear about. Well, we cut down that bullcrap. We're just posting stuff that you would care about. Blackpink to renew contract with YG Entertainment. So despite looking so unenthusiastic and not giving a crap about that particular game, that's honestly no one cares. They still want to renew with YG Entertainment. On April 4th, Korean media reported that all members of Blackpink whose contracts are set to expire at the end of August have decided to renew their contracts with YG. Sources close to the group indicated that the members who still have about 4 months left in their current contracts plan to stay in YG Entertainment unless there is a specific reason not to. And I'm guessing that even though they look unenthusiastic about the game itself, like the fact that they're releasing this game right now, I think is a testament that they have actually renewed their contracts or will renew their contracts, because otherwise, I mean, of course, YG Entertainment still will own the IP, but it would be a little bit wasteful, wouldn't it, if you were to just release that when they were about to disband or move out of your company. So mid-April, Blackpink will headline Coachella. Well, that's very soon. Hyde Park British Summertime Festival in July. And officials suggest the team's accomplishment have further strengthened the trust between Blackpink and YG. Group has been active for 7 years, recognized as a leading icon among girl groups. So that is the news. I think they will renew the contract. I mean, it's like they've already like cemented their image as these, I would say, almost like, you know, they're more like fashion people than artists, right? They're more fashion people than artists, I feel, and I think they cemented their image as that thanks to YG. Although people like to blame that, like, YG not releasing music and keeping them in, you know, like keeping the fans in hunger mode. I think that also was possible because they were under YG, ironically, and they've cemented that kind of image. And personally, I feel like, you know, I think Rose is genuinely like interested in a deep musical career, but I don't know about the rest of the members. I feel like they have passions in something else, and they're more into fashion, being a model, or being an actress in the case of Jisoo. Yeah. Tickets are $1,000 minimum. Really? Yeah. Yeah. which is not like, to be honest, like I would want to be Blackpink more than BTS. If I had to pick an idol, like just in terms of like quality of life, I think being Blackpink would be better than being BTS, because A, you don't have to like go promote music as much. Like promoting music, I feel like is a lot more exhausting and taxing. Doing performances over and over again, singing to the same song over and over again, versus, you know, just wearing some clothes, nice clothes from luxury brands, getting that shit for free, going to parties and being a socialite. I take that over the life of BTS. BTS likes to make music. Yeah, I'm sure they do, but like for me, like I like to like make music, but I don't want to make it on the frequency of BTS. I don't want to make it on the frequency of BTS. That's, you have to have some insane work ethic to pull that off. Yeah. Anyway, yeah, so YG Entertainment, Blackpink, they're staying. They're here to stay. I believe so. And last piece of news. Wait, Suga's album will be released today? Oh, it's today. Okay. Suga's first solo album released on the 7th, collaboration with IU after 7 years. The Human Part 2 will be released today at 1 p.m. I did not know that. Wow. They be dropping. So this is a pre-release. It's a pre-release. And then D-Day is his release for yeah. That's his album. April 21st. I was not aware of this. Yeah. Why everybody doing pre-release now? Yeah. Who is going to see August D this summer? I'm not going to his concert, but wow. Like I haven't been really following the solo stuff like too much. But like they're really dropping all their solo stuff. Left and right. Seriously, it seems like we're getting more content from BTS than before. They're just dropping new songs every other week. Yeah. It's definitely like more content. I see. Yeah. Maybe this was a good decision for them. RM said he's gonna drop another project before he goes. Wow. Yeah. The clock is ticking. It's so sad. Yes. They're going. No one is gonna notice that they served in the army. Yeah. I wonder how they'll go though. Like they gotta have to they have to go like not all at once. So they have to like kind of time it so that like it's a smooth transition. Probably will take like 2 years to do everything. I don't think there will be a period where everybody's in. I think at least 1 or 2 people will always be out. You know. RM said he doesn't want to look at the comments when he's live anymore and that fans have changed. Really? Yeah. But yeah, congratulations to Suga. I'm gonna listen to it very, very soon when it drops. We're literally 2 hours away from the release, 2.5 hours away. Yeah, Weverse live chats are just spam. Yeah, that's the thing though. Like, I don't understand how idols keep up with like the V live chats unless you're like a smaller one where like you can actually have some communication. Like we can have some talk, you know. If we're at this level, we can have a talk. But you know, I remember the days when like we used to have like 5,000 viewers at once. That was some insane wild shit, and we definitely could not talk at that time. I could barely read anything. I think the most I ever witnessed on our channel in terms of viewership was we had like 20,000 people watching us at once when we were doing the live reveal of Tomorrow by Together. We were counting down. Yeah. But that was some insane shit. Yeah. At that time, we were like, wow, I can't believe people are, what, these many people. We just filled out like a fucking arena. That's insane. Yeah. There will be fights breaking out in the chat. Yeah, that's the thing. Like, if you have that many people, you always get a fight. You're always gonna feel fight. Would you consider doing Twitch, Danny? Oh, maybe I would. Yeah. Actually, these days, like, I'm just looking at like a lot of the Twitch stuff. I'm not looking at Twitch on Twitch, but I'm looking at clips of Twitch. It's just popping up on my feed on like for shorts. And I'm starting to realize, like, I'm starting to understand like some of the streamer culture. And I'm starting to like get a grasp of it. The only thing is I feel like I'm too old to get into all that shit. Is Twitch big in Korea? Yeah, it is big, but it's not as big as America. Yeah, I would love to see Danny play a video game. See, the thing is, like, I suck at video games. I'm so lost a lot of the times. Yeah, I could see you doing a podcast. Yeah, I actually am talking about it with PD from Formal Therapy. Yeah. There's streamers older than me. Okay, yeah. I will consider, guys. For the time being, though, now I'm just focused on my current job as a music video director. In fact, actually, a music video that I directed is dropping today. I hope. I believe it's dropping today, and I might also be directing a web drama. That's exciting. I don't know if I could write well for that. Like it seems like I'm not the audience. It's mostly like 18-year-old girls, 17-year-old girls that are watching that kind of stuff. Very Wattpad-y stuff, but yeah. Like romance stuff. So anyway, be on the lookout for that, and I'll drop a link for the music video. I hope you guys can check it out. and support. I'll be directing, not writing. The thing is, like with web dramas, like the budget is not that big, so we gotta play some multiple roles, and I kind of feel like I want to write it. I want to write it. I feel like I want to write it, and then I'll have a separate writer that's kind of like that's female and that's young, that will fix all the dialogue for me. But like I kind of want to try writing it at first, and just make the most ridiculous shit ever. Yeah, but I think I need like a young female writer who's going to write it in a way that attracts young female audiences. ChatGPT should be your editor. And that's actually a good idea. Yeah. Anyway, guys, be on the lookout for that, and be on the lookout for go to nakedsoul.kr and please enjoy the Ramen and Chill Social Club featuring David Kim of DKDK TV. This is happening next weekend in Seoul. So if you're in the area and you want to meet up with David and Anna, but not only that, but you want to meet some similar-minded individuals from various walks of life and have a little snack and chat, then this is your chance. We're meeting up at our office building, and it is only $16 with the coverage of snacks and drinks and venue provided for you. So this is happening next weekend. Be sure to check that out. And also, we have a special sale going on right now for the BTS Festa Mini photo books. So you can go get this now for a discounted price of $35. This is actually cheaper than buying it in Korea right now. And we have some other cool new Alien products that are on pre-order right now. The Sodam hairpin. Wow, this is very pretty. And oh, this is very pretty. Blue earring. I like this. Yes, these are all new products available now on Naked Soul. We deliver products from local brands of Korea as well as some community stuff that we're really trying out these days. How was the meetup? Wow, lots of people showed up and they became friends. Yeah. Yes, blue drop earring for the summertime. And please be sure to subscribe to this channel, Naked Soul. We do live streams every Tuesday and Friday at 9:30 a.m. Korean Standard Time. And yes, please be on the lookout for future updates about Naked Soul and also my music video. And please subscribe here. And until next time, ciao.